how to reprogram the subconscious mind. Let's make this quick. I ain't even gonna waste your time, boss. I got the girl right on me. I got the girl right on my behind. Pause. All right. You click this video, I already know that you know what the subconscious mind is. If you don't, watch one of them videos. But neither here nor there. Let's get right into it. So if you want to reprogram the subconscious mind, just follow these simple steps. The first thing I recommend doing is praying. And the reason why, because God answered all of my prayers. I never had a, prayer that was in God's will that wasn't answered. He really do be transforming my life, and I am where I am because of him. And not only that, it centers you, it puts you in a state of humbleness. You know what I mean? If you go about this pridefully, you go about this, without realizing how important it is, you're only gonna set yourself up for failure. All right. The first step is prayer. The second step is I am statements. I am statements are important because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And also the tongue holds the power of life and death. So whatever you say is, then it will be. So you make I am statements that go against the negativity that you had in your mind for so long. The more you say your I am statements, the quicker they become true, because you're able to reprogram your mind faster. So whenever you have idle time, you should be saying your I am statements. If you want to, say them 1,000 times a day. The more the better, You should always be praying. You should always be meditating and always saying your I am statements as much as you can handle. These I am statements should be something that you want to become. So I am confident. I am at peace. I am attractive. I am loved. I am, stuff like that. I love myself. Stuff like that, And the next step is to visualize these I am statements. This is very important. You're not just saying them, but you visualize them as you say them. You thinking about how it feels to be that. You feeling it as if it is you now, because it is. You know what I mean? The Bible says, let it be done according to your faith. So notice that if you say I am confident, and you visualize yourself talking to a woman, then you'll have the confidence to do that. But if you say I am confident and visualize yourself talking to 100 women at once, you'll have the confidence to do that. You know what I mean? You'll have the confidence to walk up to a crowd of women and talk to all of them, make them all laugh. So the limit that you put on yourself is the limit that you will have in life. So I recommend you visualize, the peak of what you want to become. Also know that the things you visualize, they have to be under God's will. So don't visualize, you feel me? Like, I used to want to be famous. And I only wanted to be famous because I was insecure and I wanted to be loved by people because I felt like I wasn't being loved around me. So me being famous wasn't actually the solution to my problem. The solution to my problem was really just loving myself. So when I prayed for fame, I didn't get it because it wasn't God's will. God wanted me to love myself, not be famous and be loved by people who really didn't love me for real. So yeah, make sure what you want is in God's will. Don't visualize yourself killing somebody. The next step, which is optional, is take your most powerful I am statements, the ones that you really want to come true, like 3 of them, and put them in a mantra, put them in a statement. That's what I did. I'm breaking into somebody's house right now, my bad. But put them in a statement, like, for example, I had, these are some examples, like I am confident, I am in abundance, I'm living in a moment. So the statement would be, I am confidently living in a moment in abundance. I don't know. You get what I'm saying though. Something that you can create into a personal quote. I'm in abundance right now in the moment, living confidently. So therefore you can take that sentence and you can visualize that and feel that in your heart. That's an optional one. But the next step, and this is the most important one. This one is the very most important one. All right. So once you create your statements, you do this. You live your life. And every single time your statement comes true, because it will, you write it down. You write it down, you give thanks to God for it, and you keep note of it. So for example, when I wrote, if you write I am loved, Every time somebody smiles at you, you write it down. Right, damn, somebody smiled at me. I am loved. Damn, somebody gave me a hug today. I am loved. Like when I wrote, I am in abundance. Damn, somebody held the door for me. I'm in abundance. I don't even got to reach out my hand. Damn, somebody gave me something for free. They gave me a gift. I'm in abundance. Damn, I'm really loved right now. You know what I mean? I wrote it down. I got something called abundance records, where I just write down every single blessing I get from God. You know what I mean? So that I can practice gratitude and be thankful for it. And also so I can see that it's working. You know what I mean? If we take note of the negative, we'll only see the negative. But if we take note of the positive, we'll see the positive. And that helps you reprogram also, because you constantly rereading these records every day. It get to a point where there's so many of them, you can't even reread the whole thing. It would take hours to read it all, you know? So that's it. That's really all it is. Let's recap. Pray. I am statements. You put it in the mantra. Visualize it. You know, whether you put it in a mantra or not, visualize it. Visualize it in your heart. Really feel it. Really picture yourself doing it. And then write down all the times it come true and give thanks to God for it. All right, that's it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, music channel, link in bio. I made a song up on my check it fly, man. I made a song up on my check it fly. Check it out, man. I love y'all. And always, praise Christ.